Okay. Cheers.
Hey girl, I got a couple ideas for dinner. I just got paid. I didn't know I was getting paid. RV.
I just woke up from a nap. How was your day?
Good.
I just woke up from a nap. How was your day?
Why didn't you just come and see me with fun?
Big Bun?
I don't know what you want, man. You wait. Well,
It's
Good
week
Arby's.
18 of the
Good
National
Arby's,
Football
that
League.
first.
And up next, we're going to look at Patrick Mahomes, our new NFL record holder for passing yards in a season. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos, next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudinot. And off we go from Denver.
What? Echo?
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. To throw is Nix.
I take my mic.
A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Oh, nice move. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one touchdown incomplete.
Stay down.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Got everything he needs. I always give him water. That thing does not stay empty. I walk by it, I throw it up.
Mahomes now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But you look at this Bronco defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, here we sit, week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Trying for it with Pirine. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Gets past one man. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he enters this final week into the regular season as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. Able to find Gray here. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes going to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Okay. Dancing in the rain.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
It really is called
that.
Now it's Nix. And it's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yes, and if I'm right,
Nix to the air. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Oh, yeah.
First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. A nice little juke. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. The give is to McLaughlin. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take us down to the 33. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 2nd down and 3. Here's Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get her.
Throwing Nix. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw. Nix outright. This one goes to Patrick. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his strong campaign on a
football
high
game,
note.
getting ready to play
KC
Hillside.
offense out of the huddle.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated
What
groups.
the fuck?
Scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw here. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Ball. Use the ball. Use the ball. Find your ball. Find your ball. Use the ball. Oh, yeah. Yesterday he did good. Like, look.
Finding
Good.
Hardman here over
Play
the
ball.
middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
Downstairs. Get the ball. Yeah. Just hit it. I don't know what's happening. If you get out, throw it. Here's the ball.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Ball.
Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
What?
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw again.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
So nothing doing there, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. He's got it. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Pacheco.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? your two-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have one or two for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Butker's kick here is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
The end result, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
Yeah, it's staying close.
To throw is Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Because I should have tried like twice. Really one way and then another way.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Here's Nix once more.
He'll get this one to Patrick. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Adam Troutman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Okay.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Okay, if you figured it out, then you fucking
Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
It'll be the 5th time I've tried to
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
At the date and time.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense and Xavier Worthy set to take over once more. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half.
What do you want?
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Looks to the sideline and has Mims who makes the catch. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Looking to throw. Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Open man, and again it's Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now it's Nix. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. 5 plays there on that drive. And Courtland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we're at time here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan
like
Coachman
fucking $3.
REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right,
right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We start in the AFC West. This no longer an all-California battle, but it's still a good one. The LA Chargers taking on Las Vegas. And it's the Chargers who are out in front. A touchdown run for Gus Edwards.
Four of you. That's why.
From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Darnell Mooney, a touchdown catch in the victory. The Broncos got a strong first half from their signal caller, Bo Nix. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Yeah, good job.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. A give right side for Pacheco. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Nix from the shotgun. Pass incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to the air with Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On play action, here's Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down.
Marvin Mims, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Running left to give to Pacheco.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And this one complete again to Mims. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Throwing Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 43, here's second and a couple. They'll go play action with Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. Here's McLaughlin. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. From the gun on third down, it's Nix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds right around the 20. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Nix to the air. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Mahomes now to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw, it's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
You know, I did get, like, some snacks for you to be able to...
They'll look to throw here. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
It's loaded.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Offside, defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Up the middle, here's Pirine. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Off the play fake, Nix. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Back to throw here. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Back to throw now on first down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That's caught right side by Worthy. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll look to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Hand off here for Pirine. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Broncos, they end the season on a high note, but it's a season that will see them finish just 4-13 overall. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
It's cheating. I know it's crazy. And I think it's cheating. When you run into Walmart, they do the reason. It's just to Walmart. You don't even have to go in. Yeah, I really do, because I know our family's not loud. Yeah, make Kool-Aid go get her new fans so you can hear how fucking loud her fan is. I'd say go get Kool-Aid and go get her new fans so you can hear how loud it is.
Oh, I can hear it. That's not really.
Yeah, exactly. It's not Lily. You go lay down right now.
Oh, man.
Dad, you were pretty weird.